Welcome back everybody. My name is Sakil Swamiji, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the IELTS writing examination. The writing examination which I had faced in my exam, in my IELTS examination, and the topic and what is all about, how you can get a better band score. I had got a 6.5, by the way. How you can improve it to get a even much more higher band score. And yes guys, so let's get into the video. So guys, in IELTS there is a section for writing, and it's actually divided into two subsections, two parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1 it's more or less like a graph or like a bar sheet, where you'll have to understand the graph, and then read the questions, and then write about the graph in not less than 150 words, 270 words. So, and in the part 2 it is a lengthier one, where you'll be given a topic, and you'll have to be writing about the topic not more than 300 words. So guys, I had opted for the computer based examinations, which I've been telling in all my previous videos as well. So the benefit of getting writing in the computer based examination is that, guys, you will be in the computer based examination, in the bottom left there will be the word count. So you don't have to after writing everything, if people who are taking the pen and paper based examination, they'll be counting each and every words again and again, so that's time waste. And then so you'll have this word count, and if you do any spelling mistakes and all in the paper based examination, you'll have to strike it out, which doesn't look nice actually. But in the computer based exam, you can just click on the backspace and just delete the wrongly written word or sentence, and then you can just type again in new. So that is the advantage of it. And you can also, there is even the timer, you can also have a look at the time whenever you want. So yes, so in part 1 it was a bar graph, and in the bar graph different types of people living in different countries, and then what my topic was different type of people living in different countries, and they all go to tour to which city in that country. So that was my given topic. So you'll have to understand first. I don't want to kind of what other people say, like the lexical resource, grammar, all these things, everything is important, but the major thing is that practice is number one. I had practiced only for 1 month. Had I got the time for practicing for 2 months, I believe that I would have gotten a better band score, more than 7.5, of course. So since I had practiced just for a month, I had got a decent score of 6.5, I would say that. And yes guys, so you'll have to practice, number one, and the more you practice, the more you'll get an idea. So you'll have the my meaning taking on practice is that you'll have to do at least minimum 50 topics. So 50 topics if you write with the time. So first 10 times you can just keep up, first 10 times of 10 topics you can keep up, like, to finish it within the time, to finish it within the amount of words. So it can be more than 150 words, but never less than 149. If you're it, that's a crime, I'm telling you. So it should be always more. You'll have to give more than what you, then only you'll be receiving more. So I had written almost 170 words, which is just fine. And with all the lexical resources, all this type of cohesion, coherence, all this stuff, blah blah blah. So, guys, while giving the IELTS examination, while writing the IELTS test, remember one thing: it's the invigilator is not going to see or not going to tell that, oh my god, Akhil, or whatever your name is, this is wrong, you have to correct this and all. So you will have to check after what you're writing in the end. So always, if it is a 15 minutes paper, if it is a 20 minutes, if you're taking, it's totally 1 hour for writing exam, 20 minutes you have to take it for part 1, and then 40 minutes you have to take it for part 2. 15 minutes to write everything, and 5 minutes to check, and then 35 minutes to write and 5 minutes to check. 30 minutes to write and 5 minutes to check, because that is the only way you can keep up with time, and then you can kind of correct all the other things which you have gone wrong, which have made mistake. That is your time. So you always have to keep this in mind. So at minimum 50 times before you give the IELTS examination, practice that, and then understand the topic, and then write accordingly. So if guys, if you just practice around like 50 times, you'll automatically get what you're writing. You'll be good with your time and all those stuff. So but this is the only way to go ahead and kind of get your what do you call your band score to the next level. But yes, I would like to share my topic of writing in the part 2, which I had made a note of it. So just give me a moment so that I just take it and I'll show it to you. Yes guys, so part 1 was just a bar chart, and the part 2 was, where can a person live a healthy lifestyle, in a city or in a countryside? So how do you write this kind of question? It should almost come at least to 6 paragraphs. 6 paragraphs in the sense, one introduction and advantage and disadvantage of part, if it is a this or that question, advantage, disadvantage, and then again and the 4th paragraph, advantage or disadvantage of countryside and introduction for that, and in the end there should be a conclusion and what is your opinion on that. So around almost like 7 paragraphs. Yes, so countryside, for countryside part, introduction, advantage, disadvantage, city, introduction, advantage, disadvantage, and conclusion. In conclusion, what is your opinion, what you are going to be chosen. If and there's another pro tip what I'm going to give you. Always write what you're writing in a positive manner. Don't always write in a negative manner. So people, if the person who's correcting your paper just sees oh my god, this fellow is always just writing all negatively in his in the given topic, so that actually subconsciously makes that invigilator to give you makes the person who's correcting your paper to give you a very less band score, because it has happened to many of my friends who have given the examination, and they've because they've written it in a negative manner, it has affected the score very badly. So always try to write in a positive manner, and then give your opinion in the end, and it should use correct and hi-fi. You don't even need to use hi-fi English language, guys, actually speaking. So you just have to use simple English, and then the main criteria is that the other person who's reading it should be able to understand and should be able to make sense what you are giving. You can't write the conclusion topic in the introduction and introduction in the conclusion. That doesn't make any sense, right? So understand what you yourself are writing first, and then check what you're writing, and then use proper words. Don't make any kind of spelling mistakes. Check. Yes guys, I'm repeating again and again, because that is the only thing people do not check, and then they just get a very low band score of just 5 or 4, something like that. So always check before you are writing any kind of examinations. Yes, so thank you.